Now I too am recording.
You can call me James on account of how I be cording.
Ew, boo hiss.
Yeah, actually, that took
tomatoes,
me a minute.
tomatoes.
Tomato.
I do
All
be
right.
recording though.
Glad I got that recorded to take that out later.
All right, Jenna, if you would be so kind as to count us in, sweetie.
This is Quid Pro Roll, a fantasy narrative play where adventurers explore the brave new world of Varian and uncover the mysteries buried by time.
Previously on Quid Pro Roll, after learning of his secret heritage. After learning of how long it's been since he was encased in rock, Drolsna ran away from the party. You would think there would be screaming, but if there was, it was inside voices. He escaped out into the desert and was followed shortly by Oscar and Vera. After they pursued him deep into the wilds beyond, all three of them saw a horrifying sight. An oasis in the distance that definitely wasn't there. Once Drolsna had recovered his senses, he regained composure enough to rejoin the party, at which point they returned to Ravona. On returning to Ravona, they found that there were only a couple of taverns, one of which being... Crap, we just said the name. What was it again? Malin's. A beautiful tavern run by a beautiful sow. They shared beverages, they discussed what their next plans would be, and it was determined that Oscar's book might be the clue they needed to bring them all home.
Or at least know what the fuck happened in Marcia.
Sure, that also works.
All right.
Brave, I feel like you can't handle my recap Dragon Ball Z narrator voice. Is that accurate?
Shut up. Shut up, go. We'll fight you.
All right.
No, you're gonna scream for 3 episodes before you fight.
God, podcast episode that's just screaming.
Classic DBZ.
Though the tavern, while busy, is loud and lively and bustling, it dies down a little bit after you all decide to go to your rooms respectively. Drolsna, you're going to sneak out into the dead of the night and see if there are any, mayhaps, stray criminals or chickens or maybe the odd drug-filled lizard. But you end up having to settle on grabbing a couple of fish and draining those. You're able to climb back into your room and get some well-deserved rest. The three of you, after your journey, sleep later than you probably intended, with it probably being about 10 a.m. by the time you guys roll out of bed and get all of your stuff together. The first one down is going to be Oscar, who will be deeply confused and surprised that he is the first one there.
I am deeply confused and surprised that I am the first one down. Miss Malin, do you have a breakfast menu?
You see a lady standing behind the counter who is of a more humanoid look. She's going to turn. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, Malin's asleep after last night. We have one right here. It's pretty limited, sorry.
That's okay. Oscar will snag it and kind of like take a look down it. Select something with eggs. Lots of eggs.
There is a distinct noted lack of breakfast meats, especially of the pork variety, but the rest of the spread is pretty normal continental breakfast kind of stuff.
Heck yeah. Can I get a few, let's say, one plate of this, one plate of that, and one plate of this?
Coming right up, hon.
Thank you.
You want coffee?
What's coffee?
It's this new... give me a minute, I'll bring you some. It's a acquired taste. Give me just a tick. She's going to come up, and before she brings you your plates, she's going to hand you what appears to be a big mug of tea that has been deeply and powerfully oversteeped, as it is incredibly dark.
I feel like Asuka stares at it, gives it a sniff, recoils.
All right, even if you don't like coffee is one of the best smells in the world, so I'll fight you right here.
Gives it another sniff and... Oh. I think I see what you mean about the acquired taste.
She's going to slowly slide across the counter towards you a painted ceramic tray filled with cream, small cubes of sugar, like it's a tea service almost. But you also see chicory, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
Oh. That's... Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what that one is. And Asuka will point at the chicory.
It will change it up a little if the flavor's a little much. The milk will help too.
Oh, you add milk? Okay. Whoever comes down next finds Asuka just kind of like a little kitty, like just kind of like lapping at it, not quite trusting a full
milk
sip.
Or the coffee.
The coffee.
You just pick up the whole creamer pitcher and just start.
He's not a savage.
All right, hold on. Baby Alex did that. I would drink those little packets of creamer they'd give you at like diners and stuff. I'd take them down like they were shots.
Those aren't real creamer. Those are oil-based.
I don't care. Tiny Alex loved them.
Are you trying to suggest that Tiny Alex wasn't a savage? Because you're not doing a very good job of that.
Tiny Alex was a savage. Let's not pretend otherwise.
It's okay. Tiny Alex just knew that the cream always rises to the top.
Cream always rises. Yeah.
Adult Alex is also a savage. All right, so that's going to be you, Vera, who's going to come down first. Well, second.
She's gonna come down the steps. She's doing like a little jumpy, happy step, but she does look very tired as she does a big stretch and big yawn. And she's like, "Oh, something down here smells delightful. Is it coffee?"
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
this stuff is great.
Oh yeah. It's the only thing that'll get you moving in the morning. Oh, I need about 4 pints of it, please.
I feel alive. Oh.
Oh, you need less pints of it, please.
Caffeinated Oscar! What have we done?
Oh.
All right, take it slow, not too much. Calm down. If this is your first time, it's going to be a wild ride and the crash is going to be crazy.
Oh.
It's coffee, not drugs.
Yeah, have you ever not coffee crashed? Or have you never coffee crashed? I can say words in the correct order to make sentences. Don't ask me that, Alex. Come on. What are you, crazy?
In fairness, I'm actually not a good person because I can't have caffeine. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Coffee
Or
make you
pork.
crash. Tea?
Okay.
Tea keep you from crashing. So drink tea after coffee.
That's the LTNing in it.
Coffee before tea will leave you with glee. Tea before coffee will make you feel offy. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, it tracks. It tracks. She's gonna slide into the table next, or into a chair next to Asuka and be like, "All right, let me show you how it's done." And she's gonna take, little bits of each spice, and then she's gonna pour roughly a half a cup of sugar into her cup, and just do like a dollop of coffee, and then top it off with milk. This is coffee milk, and this is where you should start because it's for babies.
I'm a big boy.
You are very tall, that's right.
Yeah.
But you haven't had coffee before, and I can tell from all of this. And she does the hand motion, gesturing to vaguely Asuka.
Okay, I'll start with this.
I like how much of this adventure so far has just been Vera making Asuka drink stuff. Vera's quest to hydrate Asuka, the movie.
Just try it once. You don't have to like it, but you have to try it.
Momming so hard.
Asuka will take a sip. Take a sip of the coffee milk. Oh, no, that is good.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you just start putting more and more coffee in as you go when you can tolerate it.
My esteem of you rises slightly.
She's going to slip Asuka's cup away from him and just start sipping on it.
The one that he had his tongue in?
She didn't see that.
Gross. I mean, it is coffee, so. It is at this point, Dralsna, that you will have been able to descend the stairs, groggy after your late-night fishcapades. Man, that's the only time in the podcast I'm going to be able to say fishcapades.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
You look like you need coffee too?
I need what now?
Oh my god, another baby.
Oh, why do you smell like a wharf?
Why do you smell like a wolf?
Let's just say that there are very, very slim pickings around this town. The slimmest possible pickings.
Well, that makes me uncomfortable.
I finally hit a point where oh God. I thought to myself, well, it is a fishing town. Fish have blood.
Oh, you... Well, that's fine. It's just fit. People eat fish.
Well, sure, but it would have been nice to have something. I would have accepted rats last night. This is a insanely clean town for what it is.
That's good.
Or I'm looking in all the wrong places. I have never been here before.
Looking for blood in all the wrong places.
Looking for blood in all the wrong places.
All right, so far the adventure's been primarily about y'all hydrating yourselves in one way or another. So
It's good. It's healthy.
Yeah, it's the desert, like...
What is this about coffee?
Oh, you need to try this.
Coffee. And I'm going to make you what I made him. And she starts doing the coffee milk.
Is there a sort of that earthy incense smell that I've got here?
Incense? Sure. Yes.
Like when you burn one of those moss cones they make. You know the thing.
No, I know what incense is.
Yeah, it's got sort of an earthy, nutty aroma going on.
I have never had incense that smelled like coffee.
Me either.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of incense they got down there in the Ilvarian Bayou, but it is not that.
Maybe it's got blood in it? I don't know, man.
In Ilvaria, dragon's blood incense is very literal.
Oh.
Oh.
So while you all are given and imbibing your breakfast and coffee beverages at Vera Bucks, well, you guys have the plan that you're going to set out. So last we spoke, you guys were going to look into the author of the book that Asuka carries around, because they might have an answer to what the hell happened to the town of Marcia.
All right, Oscar. Where is this professor of yours? Also, this drink is incredibly sweet. I'm troubled by how sweet this beverage is.
Isn't it good?
All right, so you're a less sugar person. Got it. And she's going to make a little note in her notebook.
In fact, I think now that I've drank it down a little bit, I'm going to add some more of the brown water in order to make it slightly less sweet. But thank you. Anyway, Professor, what university is he teaching at? Where are we going to find him?
The Grand University of Mahon.
All right. And that is where?
I did not think that far ahead.
Sorry?
All right. Does that mean you don't know?
I can figure it out.
Is it in the capital? Which I should know. Hold on. The capital of Myhon.
Ochomanca.
You know what? It's not coming to me. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Ochomanca.
You ever get that feeling?
It's Ochomanca.
Like one of the gods is trying to mime at you the spelling of the place you're trying to remember? It's an incredibly strange feeling, but it's just not coming to me. But there, that place. Is that where we're headed?
Sanko Man Company.
It's Ochomanca.
Oh, Ochomanca.
That's the one. It's early.
So if it is in Ochomanca, it is notable to note that Ochomanca is on the other side of the entire country. It is a straight diagonal across the whole of my own.
Drolsna collects up the various, small pieces of litter that they've created in building all of these coffees, and then kind of, spreads them out on the table, and he's like, alright, so if the desert's here, and we're here, then Ochomanca is over here-ish, I think.
Do none of you have a map? You guys have been traveling around without a map?
I'm sorry.
Yeah?
Where and how do you think Drolsna got a map?
Okay, Drolsna not having a map or having one that's outdated, sure. Asuka not having a map can kind of buy. Vera? Even Vera?
Vera just got here, man. She's going on a whim.
Y'all are just having a walkabout?
Yeah. She's on her frickin' Rumspringa.
So, Drolsna puts together a, condiments and napkins and utensils map that looks kind of generally approximately like a map of my own, but is definitely off in a few places in the sense that, he's drawing something from memory and doing a kind of iffy job of it. And he puts a salt shaker down, and he's like, I believe Ochomanca would be roughly here. Which, let's see. I've literally never walked that before. I've sailed it, and it's something like 3 weeks by ship.
The lady who's brought your breakfasts begins collecting out the litter that you guys have acquired.
Oh.
If y'all are looking for a map, we have a general store here that supplies things for travelers.
Do you?
They probably should have at least a map of my own.
That would be very convenient.
It is gonna be a little bit better than Did you pour sugar on this counter to be the desert?
No, that's a spill. I took advantage of the spill, but no, I did not pour any sugar out. I tried to only use utensils and bowls and garbage we'd already created.
I couldn't help it over here, though. If you're gonna go to Ochomanca, you can, but you're gonna have to decide whether or not you're gonna take the long way round or the short way round.
Well, really, we're headed to the... Oh, gods. Oscar, what was it again? The Grand
University of Myhon.
Yes.
In Ochomanca.
Is that in Ochomanca?
Yeah.
It is in Ochomanca.
Oh.
Y'all ain't from around here, are you?
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that from the, everything. Yeah, y'all might want to go get yourself a map. But, again, you're gonna have to decide if you're gonna take the long or the short way round, because long way round's gonna be the long way round. But the short way around's going to take you through the desert.
Let's say that we couldn't afford horses. How long is the long way round?
Long enough you're going to want to save up for some horses.
Oh,
It is literally the whole way across my home. You almost can't get further from Ochomanca than where we are.
Oh,
my hound's not that large as a nation. What, like 2 months of walking? 3?
It ain't no Cassica, that's for sure.
I'm sure we can figure something out. It won't be that bad.
we could sign on with the caravan.
Well, whatever it is, y'all are probably going to want to get out of here right quick. There's been a little bit of tension in the town the past day or so.
Oh, because of the refugees.
Between the refugees and those loony moonies out there, it's been a lot.
Sorry? Would you...
Those angel prayers, the
Ah, yes.
temple of the holy feathered weirdos.
The seraphic luminescence. Those guys.
The cult of Seraphic Light.
Yes.
Loony Moonies is a very specific term and could potentially be offensive to wizards. I would be careful saying that around people.
I use it for wizards too. It's okay.
Okay, if you say so.
Asuka being deeply offended.
Drolsna tries not to show it, but at her saying it again, bristles a little bit.
With them coming in town and all of the people from Marcia coming in, there's a lot going on in Ravona right now, and I don't know that it's not going to get a little bit more, She takes one of the forks that she's picked up from your plates and kind of does a stabby motion. Bad.
Got it. Is there perchance also a messenger shop or anything like that around?
Yeah, I think there's an Avery not far from here. It's gonna be, to the northeast, near that really nice, pastry shop that sells the crepes with the berries in them.
Oh my god. All right. Sold. Done. All right. I've got to go send a message, that's for certain. If only to have crepes.
Yeah, no, they're real good. But I don't know what you guys have business there, but yeah, it looks like if that's where you're heading, you're in for a bit of a trek. I would say, as much as it's going to add on time, going the long way round will probably be safer with the bandits that are up in the desert right now. Anybody who looks like they got some coin to them keeps getting jumped.
Yes, a shame about the bandits. Being left there in the desert. No one to deal with them.
Asuka's just death glaring.
Well, I mean, if somebody decides they want to be crazy enough to go after them, there is a reward for their leader.
A bounty, you say?
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Traitors put it out. Too many of their people have been hit.
Sorry, was that traitors or traders?
Traitors. You know, the people who run my home.
Traders, got it.
I don't know that I would be willing to join a group called the Brotherhood of Traitors. That does not sound like a strong fraternity.
I was a little bit concerned that perhaps the Brotherhood of Traitors would be less than willing to part with the coin they promised.
I feel a little bit like that's probably what they call the upper crust up in Ivaria.
Vera snorts into her coffee.
Well, I've heard enough. And Drolsna, abruptly pushes his chair back, stands up, and walks outside.
Your friend's Ilvarian, isn't he? And I was just real rude.
Yeah.
Ooh, it was a little insensitive, maybe, yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling that now. Well, anyway, y'all be safe out on that trip. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
You too. Bye.
The awkward in my bones. Feeling my bones cringe.
As the two of you emerge out into the sunlight, you just hear Drolsna grumbling. Loony Moonies.
Vera's gonna walk up and tap him lightly on the shoulder and be like, well, if it makes you feel any better, she was feeling very weird about that conversation.
As well she should.
No, I agree. It was awkward.
Very unacceptable way to be talking about other people's cultures.
That's okay. I didn't tip her.
I did.
Oscar!
You're supposed to tip service workers, regardless of how they act. It is the nature of the business.
You don't know that. That depends on the area that they work in, because sometimes they get paid an actual living wage, and it's more rude to tip them.
I just want everybody to know that because I get to control the world, all service workers are paid are paid wage, like actual wage. Tipping is not required in anywhere in Varian, because I would like that to be the way things are, is that your paycheck is not determined by how generous people that walk into your business are feeling that day.
And we are manifesting.
Manifest. I just liked her accent, honestly. It was nice. It was fun.
It was nice. I could listen to that for hours.
I have wonderful news for you about a lot of people in my home.
Nice.
I'm fully prepared to begin our preparations
All right.
to get the hell out of this town.
So I've got a plan. We go shopping. We rent horses. I go and get crepes. No, I go and send messages. And then we leave.
With what money?
Drolsna's eyes get a little bit wider, and he's like, I bet there's chickens here.
We stop and get you livestock to take with us on the road.
Drolsna, there's a butcher right there. You can buy blood by the bucket.
Oh.
I didn't even think about that.
They use it in like soups and stuff.
That's true.
Here. And Oscar will hand Drolsna the burlap sack with the Capri Sun lizard in it. Go sell this to the apothecary. Get some money. Go get your buckets of blood.
Blood kits.
Very well. Alright, so I recall what happened to me when I drank this. What's supposed to happen?
It is not dissimilar to valerian root, when it's just the ground up actual like corpse. Very good for long marches, that kind of thing. It relaxes the muscles.
Great sleep, too.
Yeah.
That neither of those things was my experience.
Well, you had a literal heck ton of it.
Yeah, you drank the whole thing in one go, my man.
I suppose that's true.
You saw God.
I saw many things. Many things that I do not wish to see again.
Oh, you will, little cosmonaut. You will.
No, I don't believe I shall, but I will go gladly sell this to the apothecary for muscle relaxation and sleep aid.
There is nothing I love more than not being able to tell who in the party is the bad influence. Because it's all of you. All of you are the bad influence.
Yay!
I do appreciate that Vera came down and immediately used like drug metaphors, because Oscar would know what those mean for coffee.
All right, so Drolsna, go into the apothecary to trade some lizard. Vera, go into the aviary to make a message and also maybe get crepes.
There's no maybe.
Oscar.
I'm going to the bookstore.
All right. Vera, we're going to start with you because your adventure is going to be a little bit more on the practical errands variety. You're going to be able to send out a couple of messages to notable contacts. Is there particular information you're trying to get from them?
I'm going to make sure that I include the name of the professor and see if I can get some more direct information about where he is precisely.
Okay.
I think that's it for now.
Okay. And you are able to see that next to it is a delightful pastel painted pastry shop that sells stuffed crepes that are rolled up like cones, filled with cream and toppings and dusted with sugar. You don't remember a whole lot after that because it was just a delightful cream and sugar-based coma.
She's just walking back up to where she's planning on meeting the guys going, oh my god, I ate way too much.
No such thing. No such thing on your culinary adventure. Asuka, you're going to enter the bookstore. Are you looking for anything in particular? The shop you enter has a cheerful little bell and smells like old used books. That kind of sharp, tangy scent that sits in the air in a very specific way, making you just a little bit about to sneeze at all times. The shop itself is incredibly small, and the bookshelves are a little bit banged up. You can see chips in the wood. It's clear that this place is not an incredibly wealthy shop, but it is a very practical one and one that has seen a lot of love over the years. It's also a little cramped. There are a couple of doom piles of books and scrolls and miscellaneous pages scattered around, and also a fabric chair that sits in a window, bleached by the sun that comes through it, and something in you says, don't sit in that chair.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Oh, yes, one moment. Yes.
Oh, you should dust the space more.
A young man...
Oh, you should really dust the space more.
Sorry.
Sir, are you okay?
A young man in the grand scheme of the cosmos of eternity stands up and walks over to the counter. And by young man in the grand scheme of eternity, I mean an older gentleman.
What does he look like, Alex?
It's not often that I completely misspeak my way into a joke, but that was pretty good.
How immaculate is this man's skin?
He moisturizes so much, Luke. All right.
That's how he retains his youth.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you work in a bookstore, especially if you've got a dehumidifier going, you have got to moisturize.
Yeah,
All right, so this older man kind of gets up and hobbles over to the counter where he leans pretty heavily. He's got this, like, sparkle in his eye of a guy who's lived his whole life doing something he loves and being a part of his community. But he's definitely on the older side. His hands are visibly wrinkled and a little bit held tight in that he doesn't seem to be able to move them quite as freely anymore. He's bald except for this incredible mop of hair that hangs from his jaw. He's got these beautiful little half-moon spectacles that you can't tell if they're there to help him read or are there for purely aesthetics. And he wears this pretty nice outfit, but it doesn't feel Myhonian. There's too many buttons, the collar is too stiff, and he appears to be wearing suspenders, a decidedly non-Myhonian item. You get the idea that this man's probably not from around here, but has been a fixture here for some time.
Hello, I was hoping to find a book. Oh, this is going to sound really weird, but please hear me out. I need to preserve a large quantity of blood. We need it for various like baits and things like that, you know, for like the fishing, and we're actually going out into the desert, and we're going to try to draw some monsters for various bounties. You understand?
Of course. Actually, you'll be happy to know I do actually have an old book like that. I don't know if it would be exactly to your uses, but it's about Ilvarian soldier rations. and the preservation and creation of blood sausages for their commando units.
Oh, that could work.
Not a lot of people like reading up about the Ilverian military around here, but I assure you it is a wonderful, interesting bit of history.
It does occur to me that it would be quite odd that they would immediately go to sausage.
It preserves well, doesn't need to be treated in any way to stay fresh. It's a little bit waxy, but generally it keeps the soldiers moving.
Perfect. How much would you like for it?
Oh, to be honest, I've had this book since I first came here, when I brought it over from Ilveria. Haven't sold it since. You're welcome to have it.
Well, thank you. What brought you from Ilveria?
Oh, I wanted to see the world, and my travels around here, I met my wife, rest her soul. We settled down here, had a couple of children. They've gone off into the great wide world, and I run our little shop.
I don't think I caught your name.
You did not. My name is Lance.
Well, Lance, it's lovely to meet you. I am Aska.
Lovely to meet you too, my friend. That accent, you're Vinvali.
Indeed.
Yes, my son-in-law's Vinvali. Wonderful people.
Really?
He is. Yes, no, lovely people. Terrible weather. Lovely people.
Oh, fully agree. Obviously, I left.
Well, I'm really hoping that, I have a couple of more children that have yet to be married. I'm hoping I can start rounding up and have just one of every nation at this point. My wife was Myhona, I'm Ilverian, my son-in-law is Vinvali. I've just got 4 more at this point. I'm almost there.
Since you are Ilverian, have you ever read the Orc Duchess author, the one on genetics?
Oh, you're talking about the one from let's see, Lady Boisvert?
Lady Boisvert, yes.
Yes.
How
yes.
her family kept breeding with gnomes to try to make the tallest orc possible, because they found out that if orcs and gnomes breed, they just keep getting taller and taller, but they don't get any wider. So she ended up 9 feet tall.
What did she call it? What did she call it? The Stickman paradox?
Yes, that's the one.
Yes.
Oh.
No, I remember. There's actually a lot of research that she might have faked most of that research.
Really?
Yes, it's a huge scandal right now. And the two of them are going to continue in this, old men in a bookstore talking about a niche interest. I want you guys to imagine 2 people who have never met talking about ham radio, and that is the conversation that is going to happen. Dralsna. Walking into an apothecary, you can hear the sound of a stone wheel grinding something into a powder. And a young woman, this one actually young, not young in the grand scheme of eternity and time, who looks up. Hello, can I help you?
Drolsna straightens himself out a little bit and goes, Yes, I'm here to do business with you, my good shopkeep.
Okay. What have you brought in? She's going to walk up, crossing her arms.
For your most enjoyable perusal, I have brought in this rather significant plant lizard.
This is dried fool's lily!
Yes, that's the one.
Wonderful! It has incredible muscle relaxant properties. In large quantities, it can even be used as a poison!
A poison, you say?
She's going to start looking through it and pouring it out onto her little scale to measure it. Wow, you got so much too!
Yes, we used a very advanced drying technique that's it's unconventional. There's not many people that are doing it.
It looks like you rapidly drained it of blood.
Yes.
What? But it doesn't look like there's any signs of crushing.
That is also correct.
That's really impressive. What are you looking to get for this?
Money.
How much money are you trying to get?
There's... Drolsna quickly, pulls the pouch that Vera gave him that has all the coins in it, and he opens it to look at what variety of money is inside.
Gold, silver, and copper.
Okay, but are they marked with a name?
They are larger coins made of copper, medium-sized coins made of silver, or small coins made of gold.
I was hoping to get 40?
I wouldn't be able to do that, but... You hear the jingling of coins as she hands you a small oilcloth sack filled with silver coins. Looks to be about 20 in there.
Drolsna, rifles through it for a moment, and he's like, this will be sufficient.
Wonderful! I'm so excited to see what I can do with this!
Yes. Very good.
You have a very good day, sir!
And you as well. Actually, you know what? Before I go, you mentioned
Yes?
poisons.
Yes? She's gonna slowly turn.
Do you have anything? Because I have a strong suspicion I know precisely who I'm traveling with at this point. That is a torpor-inducing.
I mean, any medicine is a poison if you use it in the incorrect dose.
Well, sure, but some poisons stop hearts. Some poisons stop brains. Some poisons stop organs altogether. I'm looking for something that ends consciousness without doing the rest of it.
So you're looking for a knockout powder.
Well, I was hoping for something liquid.
Liquid's going to be difficult to travel with. Powder might be wiser.
You make a reasonable point. What if I add water to it later?
I could make something like that.
I'm thinking Drolsna indicates the two blades on his back. Something directly into the bloodstream, but not in a significant dose.
She's going to hold out her hand for the sword.
Drolsna grabs the hilt of the sword and then kind of reluctantly draws one of them and hands it over to her.
She's going to grab it and drop it down, holding it by the blade and looking down the point of it. This isn't going to work. It's not a viper blade. I can't make it work if it's not a viper blade.
You don't have anything that I could coat the blade? And then when it makes contact with blood?
This is an apothecary, not a military potion shop.
Oh, very well. The powder will have to do.
If you want something like that, you're better off checking in a larger city, like a Saracante or Ochomanca.
Yes, or getting this turned into a viper blade, which is something I'd been thinking of doing anyway.
She's going to exchange a small bit of powder for $5 American dollars that inexplicably appear.
Oh my god!
She hands you a small bag of powder for 5 silver, just taking it out of the coin she gave you. With that, you're going to be able to exchange it for about 3 wineskins full of blood and a small ration of blood sausage. The 3 of you are able to meet up, with Asuka coming in much later than the other 2 of you. Now, part of that was because he was having the ham radio discussion with the shopkeep, and part of it is because with the money he saved, not having to buy the book, he was able to get his hands on a little bit of a worn but usable map of Maihone. Now, with the 3 of you, your purchases in hand, packed up, geared up, and ready to go, you head out. It's about early mid-afternoon when you leave the town of Ravona. Ready to make your final choice. Are you going to go around the desert, or through it.
Quid Pro Roll is an independent narrative play podcast supported by Richmond Comix and listeners like you. Our audio editing and sound design is provided by Scott Moore. Our soundtrack design is by Scott Moore alongside Gabriel Perez. Our GM and world builder is Alex Smith. Oscar is played by Luke Davis. Vera by Jenna Garrett. And Drolsna is played by Joshua Maltby. Links to the cast and crew's socials, as well as our Patreon page, can be found in our show notes. Now, please pass me that stack of books over there and get out of the library. Thank you.
Drolsna just coming by with a flock of chickens with little vests and leashes looking like a bunch of balloons.
No, absolutely not. They cannot be that cute if they're going to be eaten.
Mm-hmm.
You don't name them and you don't dress them up in cute little vests if they are going to be food, okay?
Please, you know that I'm going to make them cute, Josh. Assume I will give you monsters to nom. Don't make me do this, Josh. Assume there will be monsters to nom.
Look, the trouble is that Drolsna wanted to eat something last night, and 2 fish is not going to cut it. The man has been days without a proper meal.